get ready with me to go nowhere. This has literally become everyone's routine that we get ready, we do our makeup, we take pictures and then we just sit at our home. That's exactly what I do every day. So I thought, why not take you guys along with me? Watch this video till the end and also do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any suggestions regarding anything, you can just comment down below. Also, I have braided my hair in a French braid. This is actually French braid pigtails, I guess. I am not sure what it's called. But if you want me to do that for you, if you want to see how to do this, then please let me know. I will be more than glad to do that for you. This is the look that I created and I'm really excited. Are you excited as well? If you are, then let's just get started. Starting off with a moisturizer, I'm using this Vaseline moisturizer. You can use any. Prepping the skin before applying makeup is a crucial step. Moisturizer acts as a barrier between the makeup and your skin. As a primer, I'm using aloe vera gel. It smooths out all the pores, forming a smooth base for foundation. Also, aloe vera gel is a natural moisturizer and it prevents from irritation or itchiness. So apply it on the problem areas and gently massage it. Then I'm using the Lakme Soulful foundation. It has a gel-like consistency and can be a great product if you have dry skin. Dot it on your face with fingers. You can also use a brush, but I prefer fingers. Then with a beauty blender, blend in the foundation in dabbing motion. Make sure you only dab it and not swipe it, otherwise there are chances you'll move the makeup. Next, I'm using the Lakme Absolute 925 Concealer in the shade Ivory Fair. I'll apply it on the pigmented areas on my face, such as the dark circles under my eyes, on the lid, my cupids, the bridge of my nose, and in between my eyebrows. Now with the same beauty blender, I'll blend everything nice and clean. Again, I'm not swiping it, I'll just dab it slowly because I don't want to move the makeup. Then I'll prep my lips for the lipstick application to be smooth. Prepping your skin before any makeup makes it last longer, so make sure you prep it properly. Now with a translucent powder, set your makeup so that it doesn't crease. No matter how waterproof your makeup is, it tends to crease after a certain period. Setting it with powder slows down the creasing. Makeup creases mostly under the eyes, on the forehead and the nose, so make sure you focus on these parts. I like to bake it under my eyes so that when I'm applying the eyeshadows, the fallouts doesn't gather under my eyes. Now it's time for brows. I'm using this Lakme brow pencil. So I'll start off by drawing a line on the downside of my brow. Now I'll do the same above it. Make sure you don't put too much pressure, otherwise it will get darker and won't look natural. Now I'll start filling the tail, and that's the part you have to keep dark. Then I'll fill the front section as well, but very lightly. With a spoolie brush, I'll brush out the front section of my brows. So even if it gets darker, brushing out will remove all the excess product, making it look more natural. We'll follow the same on the other side too. You can also go for a powder product which is easier. And voila, our brows are done. Next, I'm taking this pink shade from NYX contour palette and applying it on the outer corner on the lid of my eye. We will also use it as a transition shade. All you gotta do is blend. It's actually a blush, but we'll make it work. Start with lighter strokes and then build the intensity. Now with a blending brush, I'll blend all the edges. Harsh lines will make your eyes look droopy, so blend it properly. Now with a flat sturdy brush from my Makeup Revolution palette, I'm taking this beautiful rose gold shimmery shade and applying it on the crease and the inner corner. I'm slowly building the intensity. Take your time and do not hurry. Again, I'll take the pink eyeshadow and blend them together. Finish doing the same on the other eye. Now I'm taking this beautiful wine shaded lipstick and with a thin tip brush, we'll apply it as an eyeliner. Since I'm creating all this pink and wine look, a black eyeliner would look boring. So while applying an eyeliner, always start from the middle and drag it to the end. Then come back to the start. Liquid lipstick dries out fast, so it can be a bit tricky. Now with a flat angled brush, I'll draw a wing. Flat angled brushes could be a bit difficult if you're a beginner, but it will get better once you practice. If your eyes are hooded like mine, I'd suggest you stay as close to the lash line as possible. Now with a small blending blush, I'll take a black eyeshadow and smudge it out on the lower lash line, right below the waterline. With the same pink shade, I'll smudge it onto top of the black eyeshadow. Apply some mascara and voila! You're done. Now with a brown shade from the same palette, we're gonna contour our face. Contouring is basically enhancing your cheekbones and sculpting the face. Also contour the jawline to make it pop out. You can see what difference contouring actually makes. We'll do the same on the other side as well. Now I'm going to contour my nose with a small blending brush. Draw a line starting from the inner corner of your eyes and then blend it in. Now apply some under the nose as well. To make it look more pointed, I'll also apply some in a circular motion on the top of my nose. Next, with a poofy brush and the same pink blush shade, we'll apply some blush. And here comes the main part. Apply the blush on a distance of 2 fingers from your nose. Applying on the amples of your cheeks will make your cheeks look droopy when you're not smiling. This is the mistake I've made a lot of times. Then with a fan brush and this highlighting shade, I'm going to highlight the high points on my face like my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, cupids, brow bones and the inner corner of my eyes. This is such a beautiful highlighting shade. You can skip highlighting your cupids if you want to. Last but not the least, I'm taking this beautiful wine shade from Hilary Rhoda's lipstick mousse and applying it on my lips. Applying a liquid lipstick can be a bit difficult sometimes. And that's the look.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked the video, and if you do, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and share it with all your friends and family, and also leave suggestions down below. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, I'll see you on Monday, which is like 3 days after. So yeah, bye.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.